Good morning world! Today you join me in Stockholm, Sweden, and we are gonna go kayaking around the archipelago. Bring it on! Rucksack in the boot. Oh. Hey. Boom. Now we are here. Right, so we've been dropped off at our meeting point. Now I just have to figure out who I'm meeting. This one looks potentially kayaky. Are you a kayaking person?
Yeah.
Great.
You, Abbie?
Yeah, Abbie, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet
How
you.
How you doing?
Angela.
Let's go kayaking. It's Angela, my new friend. So many people. That's cool. Some people setting up over here. There is a map here, and I've just met Sam, who's going to be the guide for today.
Spot before, but you can kind of jump through this hoop like a dolphin or something. You're gonna want to have it probably mid-abdomen at least. I'm gonna put mine right below my chest. You'd want to make sure that it doesn't just fly right off.
Yeah.
There's no rush out here today.
What are you looking at when you're picking a kayak? What's
So,
making you say that?
These two right here that are called T-locks are basically, I think, stable enough for someone who, you know, is just getting back into the kayaking routine of things, but are also long enough that they're actually not going to feel like you're just sitting on an inflatable pool or something, you know, like they'll actually have some direction of travel, which will feel nice, I think.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll put Abbie on tea and coffee duty. Here we are. Start at the back and come to the front. Here we are. So that's your emergency exit.
If I do fall in, save my hat, because this thing is like gold, okay?
Okay,
Talking
yeah.
of gold.
Is that on record?
Yeah, that's on record.
We'll play that the lawyer's deposition. So if you press on your left toes, you'll go to the left.
Yeah.
If you press on your right toes, you'll go to the right.
Science. I'm just here now. I mean, this is fine.
Well, I have news for you.
Yeah.
We actually have a lot more kayaking to do.
Beep, beep, beep. We're on a kayak. Great. Oh, look at you two.
Synchronicity.
That's it. Just like you've done this before. So we're going to be on the boats for 4 hours. We're going to have a Fika stop on an island. We're on the Baltic Sea, which is brackish, so it's salty and fresh all at once. It's going to be quite chilly if we do end up upturning, but I don't want that. So let's just take it slow and steady and have some fun. So first impressions then, it's really relaxing. I'm starting to get a feel for how just changing the orientation and lean of my body impacts the direction that I'm traveling, which is something, yes, you get in a canoe, but not to this extent. And actually the boat is really, really responsive, so you don't need to be pulling hard on the paddle at this stage. I've got quite a loose grip, sort of right angle grip. Sam has devised a route for us so that we are essentially staying out of the wind as much as possible, and that's going to help with our learning process. But we've seen a couple of herons already. There's swifts and swallows in the sky. It's so beautiful. And where we are now is in the Stockholm archipelago, made up of 30,000 islands. It's one of the biggest archipelagos in the world. Oh. Is that an osprey? No. Is that an osprey? No way! Oh no, a heron. Okay, heron, osprey. Go. Well, our journey is evolving, and we're now in a different area of the archipelago, which ultimately is what we're doing today. We should see around 12 to 15 islands, but it's really hard to distinguish because everything looks connected, it all looks like the mainland, but we are completely surrounded by islands. And here on the shoreline, there should be some evidence of beavers, some gnawed away trees, and even their lodge. They will be sleeping because they're nocturnal animals. But let's see what we can see. I haven't got the right camera to really be able to zoom in and show you things. But we'll have a little nosy anyway, eh? A lot of these trees that are in the water have been taken down by beavers, yet to be processed into their home and stomachs. This is the beaver dam.
This day of kayaking marked almost 2 years since I had almost lost my life during a diving accident. As a result, my nervous system was pretty scared of water, though I was doing everything I could to face that fear and expose myself to the thing I found most difficult.
I'm not such a fan of the waves, but we're doing okay with them. Doing okay.
So this is your first official driving test now.
Oh no! Right, so we're about to head into the reeds. This could be interesting. Let's see where we end up.
So I'll head in first and I'll take some photos of you guys when you come through.
Oh, actually, it's a wider channel than I thought. That's okay. Right, we made it for the reeds. Now we're going under another bridge.
Echo!
Echo! This is where the magic starts to happen. So we've reached the shoreline of one of the islands. We're gonna get off the boat and have some fika.
Perfect!
Yes!
Excellent. No problem.
Thank you. Skirt off. Let's see if I can. There we go. Well done.
For those who don't want any... Nice, that's good. Good job. Now for our fika, I've got a boiled egg for everyone.
Nice.
We have some knäckebröd.
Nice.
Some Swedish hard bread. We brought along some cheese. Has anyone tried skagenröra yet? Snacks after, I have some jelly cookies, some kanelbulle, some cinnamon buns.
Yes.
We've got some cinnamon and cardamom cake as well, and some oat cookies.
This
to
is
enjoy with tea.
ridiculous.
Yeah, we were carrying all this.
Hey?
We were carrying all this.
Yeah, you guys did the work. It actually wasn't me.
It's a proper picnic. I mean, look at these smiles. You're doing your job really well.
I have no idea how to go back.
Fika is a Swedish concept that's about so much more than having a simple cup of coffee. It's a deliberate act of stopping, not because you have to, but because you choose to. For me, it's in nature that I find my racing mind calms down and my drive to do becomes a drive to be. The trees don't care about our to-do lists, and that's what Fika is to me. A slowing down not because I failed to keep up, but because slowing down is the gift itself.
Well, we have had our fill of good food, Swedish food, and now we're going to get back on the water in a that way direction. Are we having fun? Oh no, I did what they did. My paddle's over there. You know that whole like listen and learn thing? I'm not good at that. I've got to do this like
Off to work you go again.
Thank you. Tusen tack.
Voila. Bye. I'm actually staying here, yeah.
Yeah, bye.
Into the headwind we go. Nice work, gang. So we're heading towards the big dead tree in the middle of the island. The one that looks like it got struck by lightning.
many things are about just staying relaxed, aren't they?
100%, especially in a kayak.
Yeah,
Relaxed hips,
yeah,
they don't tip over. It's
Yeah.
rigid hips that tip over. In the evening time when the sun's going down,
yeah.
you can come in here and this is another just like bird song amphitheater.
I can imagine.
And the birds from this side of the track communicating with the birds from this side of the track.
So good.
It's, you can like bathe in it. It
Yeah.
just feels so good.
No way.
How you guys got to see that?
You couldn't make that out. It's so impossible to capture this. I'm just shooting on a GoPro, but we just saw an osprey in the sky, dancing around, looking below the surface. And then what does it do? Catches a fish, off it goes. In fact, it's just there. It's to the left, folks. That is insane. If you're gonna see an osprey, this is the place to do it. Well folks, sadly but inevitably, we are beginning our return journey back to base. This has been a truly memorable, therapeutic experience, and one I hope to repeat again very soon. It really goes to show, you know, fear does not have to stop you. If you don't let it be in the driving seat, acknowledge its presence, but don't let it drive. There's so much life you can access on the other side. Ready?
Yeah.
Thank you.
No problem.
Perfect.
Hey, all good. Look, I'll lift this up and you guys can come here.
Oh, no way. And that is a wrap, folks. Kayaking on the Baltic. Thank you.
Great day.
Good stuff.
Good energy, good weather. So we entered the nature preserve under this bridge first. I went along the tall grass to see mamas and the babies. Went underneath this bridge here, where we saw the red cottage down in this little harbor. And then we came around Böleholmen and back up to this little notch where we saw the beaver hard at work. And we came back again in a bit of a tailwind all the way down through the driver's test. You remember that little narrow channel that we had to get through here? Past Lillefarnstorpa, and we came over right to this little projection right here, and that's where we had our Fika. So we left and started to leap back across to Storpa, and then to Kula. We were right in this little notch here out of the wind. And then we had to decide whether we're gonna go around the south side of Kula or the north side of Kula, and we went on the north side, past the sheep, and this is where we saw the osprey dive and grab that fish until we made it all the way home. Outside, I would call that maybe just under 6 kilometers of travel, which is plenty, I think, for a day's work. So nice work.